Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Chagigah page 8, which discusses one of the offerings that is brought during the holidays is called a Shalmei Simcha, which is literally a offering which brings joy. And a person is able to fulfill their obligation of having Simchas Yom Tov by eating really any type of offering, and that would be fine. However, there are two exceptions in which one will not fulfill the samachta b'chagecha of rejoicing on the holiday, namely eating from a sacrifice from an oaf, which is a bird, as well as a mincha offering, which is a flour offering. And the question is, why not? Why is a person not able to fulfill the obligation of being happy and rejoicing on a holiday by eating something made of flour or chicken? So on this, the Talmud gives two answers. I'd like to share with you the second one. The Talmud says something quite fascinating. They derive from the words v'samachta b'chagecha that since it says you must be happy, yatsu elu she'ein behen simcha, excluding these foods in which does not bring about joy. According to this, it's telling us that when a person eats a delicious steak, enjoys eating some meat, that is something which brings great joy, as the expression ein simcha elo b'basar. The true way of rejoicing is by consuming and enjoying meat, not eating chicken, not eating flour offerings or something made out of flour, which is certainly something to think about, because one could ask, what if a person just doesn't like eating meat? That doesn't bring a person much joy. And a person may enjoy a pizza, which is made out of flour, or they just enjoy the taste of chicken. So why do we say that the samachta, the element of having happiness and joy on the holiday, is surrounded by one eating meat? So I once heard a possible explanation that even though we have to be very careful not to cause undue pain for animals, the reality is that they are on this earth for us to be able to eat and to be able to survive. Now, when we look at a small bird as opposed to a very large animal, the fact that a person eats from the large animal, that is something in which is very empowering, because you realize that even though this is a substantial animal, it still was sacrificed for myself. And therefore, it gives a person a higher sense of self-esteem and self-worth, and perhaps for that reason, we find that it brings simcha to the individual.